Do you think that your layouts look bland? Or are you tired of the only recommended layout tutorials only being Maya's or Puddingco's? Well, do not fret because Sister YoKi is here to help. This is going to be a little long, so let's make the music more enjoyable. Alright, let's get started. First, open Pinterest. I also recommend Tumblr, but I only use it if Pinterest is no good. Next, choose your sprite. Choose any character. For this particular tutorial, I will use Natsuki from Doki Doki Literature Club. You can choose any picture. I recommend ones with one color backgrounds. But if you have patience, you can choose ones with more complex backgrounds. Okay, I'm skipping this. I'm slow as heck. Okay, now to find the dividers. Search the main color of your character dividers. So, since Natsuki is mostly pink then, I'll search up pink dividers. Now, in my case, I usually pick cute and simple ones, but I pick more than what I use. So I don't use all of them. Because if I did, my layouts would be really crowded. Also, save halftones or these of your color. These will be useful later. Also, this lace PNG is present in most rants. So I recommend to use them in any color. I also recommend to use these overlays. Also optional. Also search up Rentry Mask for these frame-looking things. Okay, now on to making the layout. Open any photo editing app. It doesn't matter which one as long as it saves in good quality. And you can save it as a transparent PNG. I strongly recommend Ibis Paint X, as it has many features, especially for art. My canvas size is 1200 by 1200 pixels. Please click this button, and then this button you can choose the lighter or the dark one. But please use it. Then import your divider by clicking this button right here. Now, if it doesn't automatically snap to the canvas, adjust it to make it fit. There are two methods to remove this ugly background. Number 1, use the bucket erase tool and select the background. Do it 2 or 3 times. Number 2, invert it, and then press this button, and choose white to transparent. Color. This method only works if it has a black background. I recommend to add your sprite next, so you can see if the color is accurate to the sprite. Also remove the background of your sprite, using the bucket erase tool. If the color of your divider isn't correct, don't worry, I have a solution. First, pick a color from your sprite, add a new layer, and then click the clipping mask, which is this beautiful button right here. And then fill the layer with the color you picked, and play around with the blending modes and opacity until it looks nice. Do that with the layers with an off color. Okay, I'm gonna skip this process. For this lace thing, put it in the corner and make it small. Also, don't be afraid to mix in lighter or darker dividers, and don't be afraid to layer them on top of each other. Also, you can add small decorations like this star I'll put in the corner. See how cute it looks? I don't really add anything special to the top of my layout, but you can add a little decoration. For the frame, remove the background and the inside of the frame, and then add your picture under the frame. Finally, add your sprite again. Remember the halftone I told you about. Remove the background, lower the opacity, and you will have a tint in your background. And if you really want to be me, add your character with low opacity in the background. We're done, but it looks bland. I'm too lazy to explain, so just watch what I'm doing.
Click here. Find the effect stroke both. Erase those ugly dots. Put the outer width to 5px and set the color to white. Click the check mark and do it again, but then set it to a color matching the layout but darker. Do that for most of the layers. I forgot to add this, but put the overlay.
Yay! You've done my layout tutorial. Since 3% of the people watching made it this far, thanks for being so eager to learn. I reward you with a cookie. YoKi is under your bed.